First up on the plaza, we have a regular here on the plaza. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to be so serious, but no, this is what happens here on live TV. Eugene, okay, it was my bad. I'm cussing everybody out. They're like, Ivan, you got 8 seconds left, right? 3, 2, 1. All right, no. Here up on the plaza, we have a regular here that is no stranger to DETV. He's always here to talk about something great for homeowners and renters in the first state. Please welcome Director Eugene Young. Good morning, Wilmington. How you doing, good brother?
I am well, excited to be here. I did not know. Happy birthday, Idolo. It is, that is amazing. A lot of people hitting 40. Logan just turned 40
right.
a couple weeks ago. We had a wonderful time with that. Idolo, and then Logan's older brother turns, I'm not gonna give his age, but he turns something in a couple days, on the 13th, so in 3 days. So a lot of birthdays, a lot of birthdays.
Is this Libra season?
It's Libra, this is Libra season.
It doesn't beat Virgo season, but it'll do.
It'll do.
See what I did there?
Yeah, we saw it.
Well, welcome, man. Welcome again.
Thankful to be here as always. Obviously, it's always fun. It's always a pleasure to be here. Really appreciate it. It was just cool even just chopping up a little bit with Iz. The work you all are doing is just so important and special to our community. So yeah, really
it's a collective, because if you think about it, remember years ago we all were like grassroots. We're always trying, and now that everyone is in position, it's an easy story to tell.
Yeah, you were jumping out of the truck.
Oh God.
Yes. Jumping out of the truck.
But it's an easy story to tell because you know the great stuff that you're doing, the great stuff that Iz is doing, the Boy Scouts are doing. We're privileged enough that we can sit back and we can open it up to our audience. Right?
Absolutely, I'm incredibly thankful for it.
And with that being said, guys came a long way from COVID to right now.
Yes.
And so from the last show we were talking about the portal that was closed. Is closed the right word?
Yes. We shut down the portal, and just to give a little even context. So we've been running our rental assistance program since we were the first state in the country to actually provide a rental assistance program. And since we've been receiving federal dollars in 2020, we've been able to get out around $110 million to help out the state in rental assistance.
Right.
And that is from Claymont, as north as Claymont, to all the way down to Selbyville. Everyone throughout our state has been impacted, right? We recently shut down the portal because the federal government made changes to the money, essentially. They said, look, the money that we said was going to last till 2025 may not last until then. We're not going to continue funding this program. So we're tightening it up. And so because of that, we as an agency had to kind of tighten it up as well on our end. And so we did a small pause on the program just for two main reasons. One is we have to put new guidelines out so that we can preserve the money so it can last longer, essentially. So as I brought up before, the family of 4 who would normally qualify making around $85,000 a year would now have to be the family of 4 at around 50,000, somewhere in that ballpark. So it has brought the numbers down just so that we can really give it to those who are in dire need. And so we can preserve the funds longer. The portal should be up within the next 48 to 72 hours. And we're excited just to continue helping and serving the families throughout the state.
Right. And Eugene, I know that we've touched on this before, and obviously Ivan and I know you very well. And as well as Italo, so we know you well. But for viewers maybe tuning in brand new to Good Morning Wilmington, and we do get new viewership every single week. Please, that's good. But let's give them a little bit more background. So Delaware State Housing Authority, tell us a little bit about that, its mission, and then your connection and background with it.
Sure. So our agency, the Delaware State Housing Authority, our goal is to provide quality, I say exceptional and quality housing to make sure the people of the state are properly housed. We do a lot of work from the development perspective, where we help in financing development projects up and down the state of Delaware, tax credit deals. We help people purchase a home through our housing finance division. So we get out around last year we did around $260 million in loans to people who are looking to purchase a home. We provide at or below interest rates. in comparison to the market. So if someone's interested in purchasing a home, they come to us. If they're interested in, also we have a tax credit program as well. So even with this market that we're in right now, where interest rates are almost double where they were 8 months ago, right?
Yes.
If you have someone who's interested in purchasing a home, they can come to us, they can get one of our loans, and we can do a couple things. A, we can give them a down payment assistance that drops, which could be around 4% in many cases, 3 to 4%. So that down payment assistance is very much helpful with these rising interest rates. B, we also have the mortgage credit certificate. That is through the federal government. What that allows you to do is, if you qualify, you will get $2,000 credit or credit to your taxes each year, essentially. So I'll give an example. If you purchase a home for around $150,000 and say the interest rate is around, back in the day, it's not now, 3.75, you're going to pay around $2,000 that year in interest. That would now be, you would get a $2,000 credit based upon that $2,000 that you paid in interest. So it helps a lot of families that are trying to really, our goal is, to put people in quality housing, but to help, not just put them in there, but help them to grow and stay in quality housing, because we can't have people leaving, foreclosures, evictions. That's the thing that we are trying to do our best to fight against.
Right, and it's so imperative.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not just for the northern part of Delaware, which I think maybe people get confused. This is through the whole state.
Absolutely.
And it's necessary and needed throughout the entire state.
Absolutely. We have some of the greatest issues of instability when it comes to housing is in Sussex County. And I would even say by far, because we have, I don't think people understand how many people are really moving to our state. We have a great state. People often say like Delaware, this and that. We have an amazing state. People are coming here by the droves. In particular in the areas of Sussex County, and it's starting to creep up into Kent. But you have it here in Newcastle as well. Middletown is exploding.
Yes, it is.
Right? And so with that, we have people coming in, and it's putting pressure. So those who are kind of at the margins or below the margins are having a tough time finding housing, staying in that home when rent prices go up, right? And so that's why things like the rental assistance, that's why we have now our mortgage assistance program. So we're trying to do everything to keep people in their homes, whether that would be through the development process of creation of homes, whether that's through our housing finance division, which we get out $260 million in loans so that people can purchase their first home, or whether it's through some of our programs like our rental assistance program or our mortgage assistance program. Our job is to stabilize neighborhoods, and that comes through building proper homes that people can live in.
Wow. See that? Just,
he's been moving over there.
Yes, but you're constantly working. You don't stop. You're constantly working, and you're constantly improving, making sure that the Delaware State Housing Authority is buttoning up everything to make sure that the people that really, really need the assistance are getting that.
Absolutely.
And I think that is so incredible of you and your team over at the Delaware State Housing Authority, that you're really making sure that the ones that need it the most are getting it.
Absolutely. That's our job. That is our job.
So is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers that is new, or something you want to continue to promote to get the word out?
I would say maybe we can come in, we could talk about our American Rescue Plan, our ARPA money, where we talk about what we're going to do with that and how we're going to strengthen neighborhoods with that. But I would say the main thing is, please, if you're having issues with your mortgage, reach out to our mortgage assistance program. Our rental assistance program is back online within the next 72 hours. Please do not hesitate, especially on the mortgage assistance side. The longer you wait, the harder it is. And so we have a great program where on the mortgage assistance side, we can provide $10,000 in a grant for those who may have been caught behind, lost hours because of COVID or things of that nature. But then we also have $30,000 for if we need to help in refinancing or reworking, restructuring your actual loan with your lender. And so working together, we can do that. So that's around $30,000 that we can do to kind of lower that monthly payment cost. Because I always bring this example. There's a woman that I know right now in Kent County who lost her husband due to COVID. and that income she will never get back again. Right. And so she's 72 years old working 3 jobs. And so being able to get this mortgage assistance program, it brings down the monthly payment so that she can now maintain the house on her own at the income that she is currently at.
Actually, I do have a question. Maybe our viewers may not know, and I'm sure they can look this up on the Delaware State Housing Authority website.
Absolutely.
Is there an age limit or age bracket of who can take advantage of the resources?
No, so for the most part, 18 and above, as long as you have on the rental assistance side, as long as you've been in the apartment or you can show that you have made payments. So if I'm 19 years old, we have college students that have taken advantage of our rental assistance program. So I've had the 20-year-old college student that ran through some trouble and was able to apply and receive funds, but they were able to show, look, for the last 6 months, I've had trouble in paying X amount of dollars. On the mortgage assistance side, same thing. If you have a mortgage, no matter how young or younger, I don't want to say old, but young and younger, you can take advantage of that as well, as long as you meet the qualifications with your lender and then our program as well.
And can we touch just a little bit on the qualifications for the mortgage program?
Sure.
And the rent program?
Sure.
How many months do you have to be behind?
So the mortgage assistance program, if you are 30 days behind, you can apply.
Okay.
So oftentimes we get people that wait till they're like 8 months, 9 months, 10 months. No, if you're 30 days, apply.
Yes.
Because most of that stuff takes a process anyway. Our window of being able to kind of shore people up with these funds is normally below 60 days. So if you have an issue, if you're behind 30 days, apply. On the rental assistance, if you are behind, you can still apply 30 days, you can apply, or if you need help and you foresee issues coming in the future, you can apply as well. Okay. So both, my main thing is apply now, be early, because these are funds that are given through the federal government. We don't know how long they're going to last.
Understood.
Right, right, and that's a little scary.
Indeed.
You don't know how long it's going to last.
Indeed.
So if you're tuning in, please make sure, tell a friend, if you know someone that's in need of assistance, take advantage of the resources that the Delaware State Housing Authority has to offer, because it's really, really important that we make sure that our Delaware residents are getting the resources that they need. And they can find out all this information on the Delaware Housing Authority website.
Absolutely.
What is our website?
It is DECOVIDHousingHelp.com, as I'm like looking to the side, DECOVIDHousingHelp.com.
Okay.
And you can find all your information from there.
Love it, love it. All right, you know the pitch. Your pitch to the community on the community camera. All right, go.
First, I want to just say, Idolo, again, happy 40th. I am coming right behind you in a few weeks. So let me know how on the other side of 40 is, and I'll be joining you. And shout out to Logan. We had a great time as well with that. But I just want to say to everyone out there, please feel free to reach out anytime. Our job is to be a resource for you to meet your needs around these issues of housing. Housing is such an important issue for communities up and down the state. DECOVIDHousingHelp.com. Please reach out to us. Call as much as possible. Our rental assistance program will be back online within the next 72 hours. As I always say, your roots determine your routes. Your ROOTS. And the strength of your roots determine your ROUTES, and how far and how long you can go. And so we want to help in stabilizing the roots for families in our state so that they can do even that much better as they go and try to do the amazing things that we all know one can do. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank
Absolutely.
you so much
Always
again.
a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Coming back?
As long as you have me.
There you go. That's my contract right there. You guys heard it first here on DETV. Really appreciate you again for all the information and what you're doing, man. Because I know COVID was a monster.
Yeah, it was
and people
a monster.
And what you're doing at the housing authority is really helping people change their lives. So really appreciate it. What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ob, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which she said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me. That's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.